Do you want to know the perfect guide for developing unshakable self-assurance, unbreakable resilience, and unbreakable inner strength? Success is a result of having a strong mind. It is the capacity to persevere in the face of difficulty. It entails focusing despite distractions. You might believe that it comes to people spontaneously as a gift from God, but that is untrue. The fact is, you are a slacker. However, the fact that you clicked on this video demonstrates that you still have some spark in you. One can develop their inner fortitude. You can create resilience. Optimism may be planted. All of these traits are attainable. It simply concerns willingness. You must have the ability to dive into that pool of agony. When you do, a man, a leader, and a legend will result. We will show you how to do it because we realize it could be unsettling. As long as you pay attention, this film will serve as your pass to developing unflappable self-assurance, unflappable resilience, and inner power that shine through in every area of your life. Welcome to Z Taxi. On this channel, we love sharing relationship information, tips, and tricks to help you take your game to the next level. Subscribe if you're new here and give this video a big thumbs up for that good old YouTube algorithm. Now, without any further ado, let's begin. Kill your bad habits is number 12. You will pay for bad practices. If you continue with these harmful practices, your life will be taken from you. You need to be aware of the price. For instance, you might believe that scrolling through your Facebook page is acceptable. It will take you only 5 seconds, right? What harm would it cause you? When people go through social media, they typically begin to feel envious of others. It causes anxiety and despair. It is merely one of the pitfalls that our thoughts are susceptible to. So start concentrating on you. Don't waste time and go to the gym. Find out what negative habits you have and stop them before they consume you. Let go of your unhealthy beliefs. Number 11. Having false beliefs can reduce your confidence. Unhealthy thoughts come in 2 flavors. Your mental strength will be taken by both of these. The first is harboring unwholesome self-perceptions. It indicates that you have self-doubt. It's acceptable to have sadness when something bad occurs. Don't, however, make your bad luck seem worse. The second one holds unwholesome views about the world. You start to wonder about life itself. You become irritable if something bad occurs. I shouldn't have to cope with it, you start saying. Your ability to identify a solution will be hindered by this way of thinking. You will continue to be in that predicament. Number 10, take a chance. Try to step outside of your comfort zone. You will come across fresh experiences if you exit it. You can come across interesting chances. These chances will take you to various worlds. These encounters can occasionally change your life. Your life may be changed occasionally. Your life may be changed occasionally. However, you must expose yourself in order for any of this to occur. Only with experience does a person gain confidence. Remember that those who are self-assured are not fearless. They are by no means unbeatable. They are not extroverted people who can respond appropriately in any circumstance. They are unassuming lifelong learners who are eager to gain knowledge through a variety of experiences. 9. Transform yourself. Attempt to embrace change. Do not flee from it. Your life's good and terrible aspects are controlled by insecurity. It's possible that you're scared to let go of something. It prevents you from pursuing your life's greatest opportunities. Even if it makes you miserable, it becomes a barrier to your development. Do you know the answer? Are you honestly happy with the way your life is going? Say you replied in the affirmative. The second tier of this question requires an answer from you. If you are accepting a lifetime of misery, ask yourself again. Yes is the most likely response to this query. Do not be afraid of change. Instead, embrace it so that you may accomplish more. 8. Start off small. Start small if you want to achieve something significant. What drives you to take such great risks? It's wise to make modest beginnings. Make a few doable goals to help you gain confidence in your career. When you achieve these objectives, something will become apparent. You will become more assured about the following goal as you accomplish each one. You'll eventually be able to take bigger risks and go after bigger rewards. But to gain confidence, you must begin slowly. Decide on one key objective, then divide it up into as many components as you can. For instance, if you want to write a book, start by writing 1 page every day. 7. Pay attention to yourself. Imagine having a conversation with someone who is asking the same question that this video is trying to address. What advice will you give them if they approach you and ask how to develop mental toughness? People are typically skilled at giving advice to others. They do not, however, pay attention to their own advice. If you advise someone to believe in themselves, you ought to follow like. Be brave and make the most of your knowledge. Nobody understands you more intimately than you do. Take a glance in the mirror the following time you are conflicted. Then, give yourself any guidance you desire. Your mental toughness and confidence will both increase as a result. 6. The hard road. In our daily lives, we are frequently given a decision between 2 options. The simple route is one. However, the other one is covered in thorns. Most individuals believe that because the difficult path has great benefits, they will rise to the situation and take it. In the heat of the moment, they waver on this conviction, though. They decide to travel the simpler route. Always go the difficult route. You will triumph over the difficulties in that way if you sincerely desire to build your self-assurance, resiliency, and inner strength. You will get stronger as you overcome each challenge. However, if you decide not to accept the challenge, you will utterly fail. If you take a lengthy break and unwind, you will ultimately lose horribly. 5. Being sincere with yourself. Don't tell yourself lies. Always be completely sincere with yourself. Avoid developing a false self-perception in your head. Recognize your objectives and limitations. You won't find the issue if you lie to yourself. You won't be able to gain confidence because of it. If you lie to yourself, you'll start blaming other people for your mistakes. If you are honest with yourself, you will see that you are the only one to blame for your mistakes. So don't assign blame if you haven't completed something. Keep the victim role out of your own story. Accepting your incapabilities will help you grow as a man. Being resilient starts with doing that. 4. Express your opinion. Become more expressive. Express your thoughts if you have any, please. Don't concern yourself with what people may think. You will ruin your personality if you live in constant worry of what people might think. Building your internal and external confidence requires that you learn to express yourself. By speaking your mind, you will strengthen your voice and learn about various viewpoints. So, by speaking your mind, increase your confidence. Even practicing this with a total stranger will help you learn how to handle uncomfortable situations. Your ability to tolerate discomfort will increase. You must embrace ambiguity rather than avoid it. 3. Recognize your own self-doubt. You must first comprehend your doubt before you can manage it. Self-doubt is portrayed in society as a negative trait. No matter how self-assured you are, you will always have self-doubt before taking a significant action. Why do you worry about yourself? It's because of how big the challenge is. You question your ability because you want to make the proper decisions. That uncertainty is what helps you choose the best course of action. But that anxiety might easily take over. It might hold you hostage to your fears. Take a step back when your thoughts are getting out of hand. Why do you mistrust yourself? Ask yourself. Overanalyzing those improbable alternatives causes you to lose sight of your initial objective. You dull your perceptions. You are unable to see the bigger picture as a result. 2. Achieve success everywhere. You should succeed in various spheres of your life as a guy. We are aware that it is simpler to say than to do. Your testosterone will directly rise when you win. Studies in science have validated it. A study found that in sports, testosterone is also lost by the losing team. The winning team, on the other hand, benefits from it. Your confidence rises when you succeed. Whatever aspect of your life you succeed in doesn't matter. Try to accumulate your victories, whether it be in a sport or when picking up women. You are mistaken if you believe that video game winning is significant. Competition shouldn't ever be a source of fear. There is no justification for not competing. Set a high standard for yourself and make sure you are competing against yourself. 1. Take control of what you can. Only concentrate on what you can influence. It entails acknowledging the things you cannot control. Don't spend your energy trying to change things that are out of your control. Instead, concentrate on the things you can change. It will prevent time wastage. It will help you save electricity. That energy could be put to better use elsewhere. Concentrate on improving the areas under your control. You can relieve your stress by realizing that there are some things you cannot control. You won't let fretting about things outside of your control weigh you down. Conclusion. Gaining confidence is a difficult process. It takes time and hard work to break every harmful habit from your life. Get rid of all the harmful beliefs that are ingrained in your heart. Step outside your comfort zone and try something new. Instead of avoiding the change, accept it. Prior to moving on to bigger, more important goals, set smaller, more doable ones. Your own counsel is always the best. If you actually want to develop your manhood and become more resilient, always take the difficult path. You can find the root of your lack of confidence by being honest. Whatever occurs, say what you think. In the end, don't get discouraged if none of these techniques work for you. These things develop gradually. If you have made it this far, please indicate that you have understood the information from this video by leaving a comment below with the word 100%. I appreciate you coming.